Hello, I'm Tammy Koolbeck, Executive Director of the Iowa State Center, coming into your homes tonight from the stage at Stevens. And no, this isn't a green screen image behind me, it is the real thing. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune into this new reality of social distancing and virtual screen gatherings. We welcome you to our virtual 2020-2021 Performing Arts Season at Stevens Series Announce Celebration. Even the Queen wanted to welcome you to tonight's event. Boy, it's amazing what the internet has to offer, especially when you have time to look through it. How the world has changed in 7 weeks. Yes, it's only been 7 weeks since Waitress played on the Stevens stage, and a few days later we closed our doors. As our community, our state, and our country work to contain the COVID-19 virus, we are working on the how to welcome you back to Stevens. Our staff is learning about how best to reopen Stevens when our programming starts back up in the fall. We're working with venue industry leaders who will be establishing cleaning and disinfecting protocols with governmental agencies, including the CDC. We are contemplating several different scenarios with how social distancing and PPE may well become part of our events to keep patrons and staff safe and healthy. You have our pledge that we will not reopen until it has been determined to be safe. To that end, you will find in the season ticket information that we will be offering refunds and unlimited ticket exchanges to season shows for the 2021 season. We are expecting there to be some turbulence in this unprecedented time, and we will be ready to guide you through any concerns or issues that may arise. So that's the how, and now the why. Why is it important to welcome back audiences? Because the arts enrich our lives and connect us. The arts have the unique and powerful opportunity to bring people together to experience the true capacity of community. This week I found a professional essay I'd written back in 2014 with these thoughts about what our profession and industry contribute to society. We entertain and educate, we invest, we heal, we believe. Stevens Auditorium continues to play a leading role in the performing arts, even with a dark venue. We've even named this break in time, #StevensIntermission. We'd love for you to share your favorite memories with us, and you may find it highlighted in our weekly Center Beat or on our Facebook page. We encourage you to follow us on social media. We are sharing all kinds of thoughtful, fun, and educational posts and links to keep you connected to the performing arts. This event also allows us the opportunity to thank those who have helped make this past season a success. Our performance underwriters are a group that supports the Performing Arts Fund at a level of $2,500 and above, allowing us to book bigger productions and diverse programming. Our Performing Arts Council. This group works throughout the year giving feedback on Stevens programming and specifically spends many hours in November and December watching videos, reading reviews, and press materials for shows we are considering for the upcoming season. Our Ames International Orchestra Festival Association Board of Directors. This group of volunteers meets quarterly and concentrates its efforts on enhancing and supporting orchestral and educational programming, and this past year provided a scholarship to a deserving Iowa State music student. And we'd love to pay tribute also to our season sponsors. And not least of all, the people I work with every day, the Iowa State Center staff, who have been working within the confines of this pandemic to create this virtual announcement. And a special shout out to B&G Productions for our video this evening, and to Michael Meacham as our voice. Now I'd like all of those who were just mentioned to wave to the screen and hear our thanks. Over the past few years, a focus has been on making Stevens more accessible. In September 2018, we opened the new wheelchair accessible areas, created an east-west aisle on the main floor, and completed handrails in the loge boxes and balconies. And the next time you see a show at Stevens, you're going to see our newest addition, drumroll, handrails on the main floor. This bears repeating. We now have handrails both on the interior and exterior of the house. We can't wait to show them off when we return. And before you turn to the person beside you and ask, what about the bathrooms? We haven't given up yet, but there is no bathroom news to share this year. But we've almost successfully finished another project that began last fall. Donors Jay and Karen Chapman stepped up with a lead gift to begin the renovation of our green room, the area where our artists and performers congregate backstage before going on stage. And with additional support from John and Linda Shue, we were able to complete the star dressing room and bathroom as well. Our partners in this renovation project were Ames High School students as part of the state's Future Ready Iowa program. Emily, Olivia, and Frank worked with our staff over 6 months on the redesign of the space and choosing of the flooring, paint, lighting, and furniture. The only piece of the project left is the work tables, chairs, and coffee tables that were designed and built by the Ames woodworking class. They are in COVID-19 lockdown in the shop at Ames, and we hope to free them soon. With each season, we work to make Stevens more inclusive and accessible, both in our programming and physical structure. Future ideas include working with Culture City to create sensory accessibility and inclusion for those with invisible disabilities and adding audio descriptive devices for visually impaired patrons. Turning now to this upcoming season, we have 13 shows including 4 classic Broadway musicals that will offer beautiful, soul-raising, emotional, and thought-provoking choices, leaving an immeasurable impact on our audiences. We're also thrilled to be in the second year of our 2-year cycle with Arts Midwest World Fest. This season, our community will delight in the opportunity to experience music, language, and culture from ensembles representing Brazil and Israel. These artists will present and perform in school workshops, community events, and public concerts. Ames has a rich cultural life, and while many of us may not travel around the world, and certainly aren't traveling right now, we thank Arts Midwest and the support of the National Endowment for the Arts and 3M for this program, which brings the world to our doorstep. Thank you for logging on tonight, either on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. Now it's time to see what's in store for next season.
Hello everyone, Misha Rakhlevsky, music director of Russian String Orchestra. We are very happy that we will be returning to Ames and very grateful to folks at Iowa State University and Stephens Center for accommodating our schedule, finding room for us in September to come and perform for you. And we are really looking forward to playing for you. 2 public concerts with marvelous programs, by the way. Enjoy the music, have a good summer, and please stay safe. Stay very safe now. See you soon.
Take a trip back in time and rock with John, Paul, George, and Ringo. This loving tribute to the Beatles will amaze you. If you want to experience the best Beatles tribute ever, you won't want to miss the Fab Four. Absolutely the ultimate tribute.
Who's Live Anyway? The hilarious improv comedy you know and love, live. Starring Whose Line Is It Anyways, Ryan Stiles.
I should probably put some clothes on now that you're here.
Joel Murray.
It's a hobby, okay?
Jeff B. Davis.
Why is my baby in a drawer?
And Greg Proops.
Oh, soon
and got suits.
Who's Live Anyway? Friday, October 9th, Stevens Auditorium. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com and the Iowa State Center box office. Produced by Nightlight Promotions.
I was done with Robert Mueller. I was basking in the glow.
Then we heard the sound of someone with a whistle set to blow.
Typically, the Republicans goof up and the Democrats party. Then the Democrats goof up and the Republicans party. You can bet the Capitol steps will tackle both sides of the political spectrum and all things equally foolish.
76 unknowns on the campaign trail, and most of them think that they would be great.
Trolling on the Twitter.
No matter who holds office, there's never a shortage of material for the Capitol steps.
I have made the country greater. There's employment everywhere. There are more jobs for Hispanics like the ones who mow my hair.
What more would you expect from the group that puts the mock in democracy? An established international force, Ballet Hispanico continues to mold the landscape of contemporary dance in the United States and beyond. Ballet Hispanico ignites cultural pride, elevates diverse artists, and stresses the importance of the universal physical language accessible to everyone. Dance. With riveting rhythms, ear-grabbing energy, Drumline Live is a synchronized musical showcase of the historically Black college and university experience, incorporating original compositions and soul-infused interpretations of top 40 hits. Performances include colorful choreographed routines to heavy doses of drum riffs and cadence. Love transcends the harsh realities of war and prejudice in this sweeping Pulitzer Prize-winning tale centered around two unlikely love affairs. Set on a tropical island during World War II, this timeless Rodgers and Hammerstein classic features some of the most beautiful music ever composed, woven into an inspiring story cherished the world over. The romantic and adventure-filled new musical Anastasia is at home in Stevens Auditorium at last. This dazzling show will transport you from the twilight of the Russian Empire to the euphoria of Paris in the 1920s as a brave young woman sets out on a journey to discover the mystery of her past.
To us and our good fortune.
Tony-winning director Bartlett Sher brings his fresh take on a beloved masterpiece to life as Fiddler on the Roof begins a North American tour direct from Broadway. A wonderful cast and a lavish orchestra tell this heartwarming story of fathers and daughters, husbands and wives, and the timeless traditions that define faith and family. To love, to life. To life! Brimming with joy and national pride, the Prague Symphony Orchestra brings a cheerful, optimistic program. Featuring Smetana's Bartered Bride Overture, Dvorak's lush 8th Symphony, and Schumann's Piano Concerto in A minor, Opus 54.
Rock me, mama,
of Ireland's top entertainers, Nathan Carter, is taking Stevens Auditorium by storm.
So bring along the old squeeze box, the fiddle and guitar. Let's have a good old night at Temple Bar.
Bringing his popular Celtic Roots performance.
Oh, blind horses, hives, and the whole of the Irish Rover. Let's go!
You'll find yourself singing and dancing in the aisles to all-time favorites and jumping to your favorite Irish jigs.
This is Velocity Irish Dance.
Velocity Irish Dance is an expressive, free, fast-paced, and edgy performance driven by passion and pride. Led by Guinness World Record holder for the fastest feet in the world, James Devine, and five-time world champion Irish dancer David Geaney, joined on stage by a motley crew of mind-blowing musicians and an old-school scratch DJ. It's nothing like you've ever seen before. Roald Dahl's amazing tale is now Stevens Auditorium's golden ticket. It's the perfect recipe for a delectable treat.
The Candy Man makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious.
Songs from the original film, including Pure Imagination, The Candyman, and I've Got a Golden Ticket, alongside a toe-tapping and ear-tickling new score from the songwriters of Hairspray.
World I've conceived and all I've achieved.
Get ready for Oompa Loompas, incredible inventions, the Great Glass Elevator, and more at this everlasting showstopper.
Do come in.
Thank you for watching. We hope you're as excited about the season as we are. This next slide will show you how to contact us by phone, email, or Facebook messaging. As we say goodnight, remember there is joy to be found even in these times of uncertainty. Hug your loved ones, only the ones that live with you right now though, and continue to stay connected and healthy until we welcome you back to Stevens.